Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons about why you should visit Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. So if you've been following my channel, you'll know by now that I currently live in Brazil. I have been living here for about 5 months now, and I recently took a trip to Rio and spent an entire week there. I completely fell in love with the city. Brazil, Rio have always been places that have called my attention. They just have a certain energy and vibe to them, and I had expectations going into the trip that I would have a great time, and my experience there was incredible and exceeded all of my expectations. So if you're thinking about taking a trip this year to Brazil, South America, I highly suggest that you go to Rio. Before I share the 3 reasons about why you should visit Rio, I'd like to remind you, please like this video, comment on this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me as I'm trying to put a lot of time and effort to building this channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first reason that I'm going to share, and this is one of the main reasons why I fell in love with the city, is that there are so many outdoor activities. Brazilians love to be outdoors. They love the sun, they love dancing, they love the beach, and it's truly a part of their identity and is a reason why I love living in this country. When I was in Rio, I was completely in awe of how much time people were spending outside. People were doing stand-up paddle boards on the water, people were surfing, people were watching the sunrise and the sunset, people were hiking, people were rowing, people were running, people were biking. You catch my drift. People were just active outside, and it's this active lifestyle that you truly get to experience when you're there. I tried to be outside as much as I could, was walking around exploring all the neighborhoods like Botafogo, Ipanema, Copacabana, and I was biking around the city. I ran up and down the beach. They have well-paved paths for bikes and runners, and it's endless. There are hikes that you can do ranging from easy to difficult. It's an incredibly beautiful place situated between the mountains and the ocean, and so you really get a sense of what it's like to be active there. A couple suggestions for you if and when you do make it out to Rio. I suggest downloading the app Itau Bike, which is the public bike that you can rent. I use this all the time. It's quick, it's easy, it's affordable, and it is a great way to get around and to see the city. Another thing is to look for groups. There are running groups and there are working out groups. I met some people that did CrossFit classes on the beach, yoga classes on the beach. There are just endless opportunities to be active and to meet people, and so I highly suggest that when you do go to Rio, get on some wheels, work out, and just be active. Okay, reason number 2 is just the natural beauty of the city. It's incredible being so close to mountains and ocean at the same time. I've lived in various places where there are mountains and oceans nearby, but to have them in such close proximity is truly spectacular and makes for wonderful views in various points of the city. You can take the Bondinho, which is the cable car, up to the Sugarloaf Mountain or Pau de Açúcar, and have incredible views of the city. You can visit the Christ the Redeemer statue and have more incredible views of the city. You can do various hikes to various mountains like Pedra da Gavea, which is a challenging hike, Dois Irmãos, which is a much easier hike. There are so many places where you can just ascend and have incredible views of the ocean and the mountains, and it honestly is just endless. It's so beautiful and breathtaking. And so I highly suggest that if and when you do go to the city, look for a place to get high, whether it's a restaurant or a bar or a hike, and just enjoy the beauty of the city. A personal recommendation is to do the Pedra da Gavea hike. I did this one day, and it took about 6 hours. I would say that the difficulty level is pretty high. I've done lots of hikes in my life, and I've definitely done hikes that are much more difficult to the summit of volcanoes, but this was a challenging hike because it's just steep ascent the entire time. It's not necessarily high in altitude, but you're just going up the entire time, and couple that with hot weather, it can really drain you and tire you out. But it's well worth it because you have incredible views of the city and the ocean all along the hike, and then when you eventually get to the peak and to the top, you have stunning views of all of the beaches, of the city, of just the nature that's around. It's a truly special hike, probably one of my top 3 favorite hikes that I've ever done in anywhere in the world. The third and final reason to check out the city is the nightlife. So Rio is consistently rated as one of the best nightlife cities in Brazil and even in South America and the world. There are lots of activities to do at night, whether you want to go see live music, you want to go see samba, you want to go see electronic music. It has everything, and there are pretty much things going on every single night of the week. A famous event is Pedra do Sal, which is actually where samba was born. It happens on Monday nights. It's in the centro part of town, And so some friends and I checked out this samba, and it was actually wild how many people were out on a Monday night dancing, having a good time, drinking. And it was a truly special area where you have graffiti on the walls, people were drinking. It's just a nice, cool vibe to just hang out and enjoy the city. One of my first nights when I arrived, I went to a rave, which was on the outskirts of the city, and I went specifically to see an electronic DJ that I love. I ended up going by myself and meeting lots of people, making friends, and hearing just great Brazilian electronic DJs play. I saw Vintage Culture, which is a huge DJ here in Brazil, and I was very impressed with the way that the event was organized. There was 2 stages. They were far enough apart so that the sound at the stages were not conflicting. The lights were incredible. It was very easy to buy drinks and to dance. Everyone was super friendly, and I ended up staying out till 9 in the morning, just to give you an idea of how great of a time it was and just how much Brazilians in Rio love to party. If electronic music or staying out till 9 a.m. is not your vibe, it's still a welcoming atmosphere, and there's absolutely things that you can find to do to enjoy the nightlife. You could even just go have dinner. There are a lot of amazing restaurants and food that I ate in Rio, and so you won't go wrong by making a trip to enjoy the nightlife in this city. So that's it. 3 simple reasons why you should stop overthinking and book your flight immediately to Rio. This is a truly special city, it's a truly special country, and it has so much to offer. You can be outdoors, you can enjoy the nightlife, you can enjoy the music, you can enjoy the beautiful Brazilian people, and I guarantee you that this city will make a permanent impression on your life. One last note, Rio does have a reputation for being dangerous. I have a male perspective, and fortunately I never felt threatened or in danger, but do keep that in mind as you visit and walk around the city. Be smart like you would in any city, and you'll be fine. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. It would mean a lot to me if you like this video, if you comment on this video, and you subscribe to my channel. Share this video with friends, someone that is thinking about traveling to Rio, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Muito obrigado pela companhia, viu? Tchau, tchau.